You're watching Good Morning Suncoast at 6.
An officer-involved shooting sparks protests in Chicago. Why witnesses are telling a different story than police.
And today, road work begins on a bridge in Manatee County. We'll tell you what kind of traffic to expect if you're heading that way.
And the Bradenton mission group that got stuck in Haiti is now sharing what their experience was like. Good Morning Suncoast starts right now. Good morning, folks. We are waiting a special report from Finland on the Trump-Putin meeting, but for now, it's 6 o'clock, July 16th. I'm Ray Collins.
And I'm Stephanie Webb. And John Scalzi, there's a rumor that it could be a bad hair day with a lot of humidity.
Yes, it will be. Is there a good summer in Florida hair day?
No.
I don't think so. And that's what we're heading for again today. Feels like temperatures up again now, 100, 105 up around in there. We're looking for that westerly wind, southwesterly wind to continue pumping in the moisture. But you won't have as many showers around this afternoon as we normally might have on a typical summer day. They'll be pushed in inland areas so that the temperatures, which are going to be very sweltering, will feel even warmer. 78 degrees in Arcadia, Wauchula, Myakka, Lakewood Ranch, Sarasota, Bradenton, 80 degrees in Venice, 81 in Inglewood, 82 already at Longboat Key. Got some showers down to the south of us, and our best chance of rain along the coastline of West Central Florida is going to be during the morning hours. Right now, these showers don't have a lot of motion to them. There might be a slow drift to the north, but in general, they're raining out right where they're born, and motion is pretty negligible. As we head into the afternoon, we'll start to develop more of a easterly wind, an easterly drift to these showers, and that will bring a few showers near the coast with a general trend toward inland later in the afternoon. A mix of sun and fair weather clouds today, high thin clouds, nothing that's really going to block the sun. Our sun will boost our temperatures pretty rapidly up to near 90 by lunchtime when our rain chances kind of max out near the coast. Then everything goes inland. Back to you.
All right, thank you, John. Well, today kicks off a new project in the area, road work in the hopes of stopping wastewater spills and leaks into the Palmasola Bay.
A good goal. It's located between Manatee Avenue and Cortez Road. The bridge is actually on State Road 64 near Anna Maria Island. Marla Spence has a preview now from the site. Marla?
Hey guys, good morning. Today work will begin here at the Palmasola bridge here, the causeway rather, to fix and replace a 12-inch force main sewer line. Now this comes after the line had several spills into the Palmasola Bay. Replacing the line is in hopes of officially stopping wastewater spills into the bay, which often leads to advisories and boil water notices. The system that's being replaced is aged and is believed to be the culprit behind many years of spills and beach closures. Today, work will officially begin once and for all to fix that issue, and road work here on the Palmasola Causeway is will result in some slowdowns and also traffic delays, but there will not be any road closures associated with the replacement of the force main sewer line. Now, the project will not be complete overnight. It will take at least 6 months to be complete. Reporting live at the Palmasola Causeway, I'm Marla Spence for ABC 7, your Suncoast News.
All right, thank you, Marla. Tight shot now of the one issue we've got, Bayshore Gardens at 26. There's an issue there in the westbound lane as you're leaving from 14th Street West, going west on Bayshore Gardens. One of the lanes is blocked at 26th Street West. Just be aware of that in case you're traveling in southern Manatee County. 6:03 right now on your Monday morning.
Well, the Florida Highway Patrol wants to help reduce the number of pedestrian accidents in Manatee County. Starting today, they're introducing a program known as PEDS, which stands for Pedestrians, Education, and Developing Safety. Now, FHP says the idea here is to lower the number of injuries and deaths through education and enforcement. They're going to be focusing on areas prone to pedestrian and bicyclist-involved accidents. Now, the first PEDS meeting is today on Cortez Road West and 26th Street West, and it's taking place from 9 to 11. And a week-long speed enforcement operation kicks off today across 5 states. Law enforcement in Florida, Georgia, Tennessee, and South Carolina are all taking part in Operation Southern Shield. They're going to be pulling over drivers who are traveling above legal speed limits on interstates, major highways, even local roads. Police say the main focus here is to encourage drivers to slow down and help reduce crashes. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration says speeding killed more than 10,000 people here in the U.S. back in 2016. It was also a factor in 27% of all the fatal crashes in the country.
Now to a developing story in Bradenton. Police are trying to find the person who shot a 17-year-old. Deputies were called to the intersection of 5th Street East and 61st Avenue East in Bradenton about 5 o'clock last evening. The victim was taken to a nearby hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. The investigation continues, but no arrests as of this hour. Protests are flaring in Chicago after police shot a man on the streets on Saturday night. Police released this body cam video hours after the shooting. ABC's Linda Lopez tells us why protesters are demanding answers.
Police releasing two versions of the body cam video. One version slowed down, showing 37-year-old Harith Augustus's fatal encounter with police on Chicago's South Side. Police are seen approaching Augustus, saying they believed he had a gun. Police reach for Augustus, who pulls away and begins backing away toward the street. His shirt coming up to reveal what police say is a semi-automatic weapon near his waist. After he appears to put his hand near the gun, officers open fire. Police Superintendent Eddie Johnson releasing the video after consulting with Augustus's family and after mounting pressure. Protesters taking immediately to the streets Saturday where Augustus was killed. Clashes between police and protesters, leaving 4 injured. Superintendent Johnson saying he wanted to clear up any misinformation about the shooting, but not saying if he believed the shooting was justified.
You know, these things happen in a split second, and officers have to make decisions quickly. They don't have the luxury of looking at video later.
Protesters were back on the streets after that body cam video was released in smaller numbers, but still demanding answers. And we're learning more about the officer who fired those shots. That officer is still in his probationary period, and he's now on desk duty, which is standard procedure after a police-involved shooting. Linda Lopez, ABC News, New York.
And another incident out of Chicago, a woman claiming a CVS drugstore manager there called police on her when she tried to redeem a coupon at his store. The woman, who was black, took out her phone and recorded the interaction. Now, the clerk is visibly shaking while making the call to 911. Camilla Hudson says they never even scanned her coupon to see if it was real.
She goes, well, I can't accept this. So I said, okay, why can't you accept it? Because it looks fraudulent.
Now, 3 officers responded to that call. CVS so far has told Hudson that she'd had to leave that day. CVS has now apologized to her and says the employees involved will not be working in the store pending their investigation.
Riots in Haiti last weekend kept a Bradenton mission group from getting home, and now they're sharing what the experience was actually like. Their original flight home was canceled as deadly riots blocked the streets. The 30-mile drive to Port-au-Prince was on roads filled with burning tires, damaged buildings, angry protesters after the Haitian government announced a rise in fuel prices there.
Some people got out to try to talk our way through them. They asked for money. They told us that there'd be a lot more as we got closer to the airport, so for our safety, they just decided to turn around.
Well, the group says they'll now share the lessons they learned in Haiti at their church and also throughout the Bradenton community. Wow, what a twist their trip took.
Yeah, I can't imagine.
Still ahead, Amazon's biggest sales day of the year will tell you everything you need to know to snag some discounts on Prime Day.
Plus, are you online looking for a new job? Well, we have a new warning out for you this morning that you need to hear about. It's a scam that could cost you thousands. But first,
it is 6:08 right now on this Monday morning. Pretty shot there of downtown Sarasota. We're also standing by for a live update from Helsinki, Finland, where the presidents of the U.S. and Russia are scheduled to meet very shortly. It's a 6-hour time difference. Let's get the local forecast now. Here's John Scalzi.
So we're looking at a fire danger index, which has come down just a little bit across the region, especially in the areas of Charlotte County and to the north in Pinellas County. Locally, we still have a moderate risk of fire danger in the fire danger index for both Sarasota and Manatee counties. Could use a little bit more rainfall. I don't think we'll see a whole lot around today, but we'll continue on with a general westerly wind flow. Particulates will be our biggest problem in terms of our air quality index, but it's not so much of a problem. The air quality index is at 48, which puts it solidly in the good category, so not much here to worry about. Forecast for the afternoon and for the week ahead comes up in just a few minutes.
For the break, one more shot here. This is the live scene in Helsinki, Finland, where President Vladimir Putin has just stepped off the airplane and into that black car. It's 12:09 local time there right now. He'll be meeting with President Trump within the hour in Finland, their first ever summit. Big curiosity is whether they'll talk about the 12 Russian military intelligence officers who were indicted for allegedly helping President Trump win the election back in 2016.
That is right. We're also waiting a live shot. We're going to have ABC News is going to be breaking with a special report here very soon, so we will keep you up to date. You're watching Good Morning Suncoast right here on ABC 7.
Everybody can make something, because I think everyone has a spark of creativity, and the reason that I have to keep making is because I don't think my life would be as fulfilling without it. If you make things yourself, that means you're not cowering in fear. You're out there taking chances. That, I think, is my way of saying I love you to the world. All right, now I want to hear why you make.
Share your own Why I Make story today. Visit whyimake.org.
Outdoor living is one of the greatest perks about living in Florida. So whether this is your style, or this, or maybe this, contact Superior Pools. They've been building pools from Sarasota to Naples since 2001, and they would love to build yours.
Today, everyone is looking for more fashionable choices in flooring than ever before. And G. Fried has responded with a huge selection of carpets, tile, wood, laminate, and vinyl. Installed by a highly skilled team, G. Fried has got everything you're looking for and more. The next time you think about quality flooring, think G. Fried Flooring America. G. Fried Flooring America. Our world is at your feet.
Like no other. So why should your choices be ordinary? Ghibli, the absolute opposite of ordinary.
Experience it at Sunset Maserati Alfa Romeo of Sarasota.
Did you know you could get life insurance for less than 32 cents a day? With guaranteed acceptance whole life insurance through TrueStage, you can get up to $25,000 in protection with a single phone call. TrueStage can help free your family from immediate financial stress when you're gone.
Utility bills, mortgages, car payments, those are a lot of things that can add up pretty fast.
And even if you're on a fixed income, prices fit your budget, starting at less than 32 cents a day. Plus, your price will never increase and your benefit will never decrease. And with no medical tests or health questions, you cannot be turned down for any reason. Call 1-800-842-7189. Now, for a free, no-obligation quote, TrueStage offers plans to fit your budget. Help protect your family from immediate financial burdens after you're gone with guaranteed acceptance whole life insurance through TrueStage. Call 1-800-842-7189. Now.
Outdoor living is one of the greatest perks about living in Florida. So whether this is your style, or this, or maybe this, contact Superior Pools. They've been building pools from Sarasota to Naples since 2001, and they would love to build yours.
Now your ABC 7 First Alert Weather Forecast with meteorologist John Scalzi.
Very light and somewhat variable winds this morning. Right now coming in southeast at about 3. It's keeping those showers kind of off the coast. And there's a very general drift of the showers to the north, but really not much motion. 78 degrees the air temperature. The dew point value coming in at 75 combined with the air temperature giving us a feels like of 81 today already at this hour. So it's a very humid afternoon shaping up for us once again. Look for a feels like of about 100 to 105. We have a 10% chance of showers by around 7 o'clock this morning, but really those rain chances begin to increase as we head into 9, 10, 11 o'clock. Our rain chance goes up to about 20% as we go through the lunchtime hour, then decreases as we head into the afternoon, and those showers get pushed inland. I think most of us stay pretty dry during the afternoon. It's very similar to what we saw yesterday. So, across the region, the heaviest of the rains are falling down to our south around Fort Myers. Locally, we're not seeing a whole lot of rain ongoing. We're seeing pretty quiet conditions for your morning commute, I think, straight into early afternoon, late morning. Then we'll start to see a few showers build near the coast. Those showers cross the interstate and become more numerous in inland areas as the east and west coast sea breezes begin to get closer together. And then they erupt along the spine of the state into some larger, slow-moving storms. A little bit of fair weather cloudiness coming in out of the northeast today. High, thin, feathery clouds. Nothing that's going to block the sunlight. We're certainly going to get warm quickly as the sun begins to shine. A trough of low pressure meandering across the northern part of the deep south, producing a trough of low pressure at the surface. That little trough of low pressure will be sinking southward in the form of a cold front and just kind of hanging in North Florida, well, actually the deep south through Georgia. And that's going to help to bring us a little bit better rain chances. High pressure brings us a general southwesterly wind flow over the next several days. It's really not going to move all that much. It's going to continue to provide a wind that'll favor the other coast for showers and thunderstorms for a few days in a row, kind of bringing us that westerly wind, pushing those showers toward the eastern seaboard. So less than average rainfall chance for several days in a row with the position of the high where it is. Best rain chances will be inland for us in the afternoon, though coastal residents may see a morning shower. And then calm in the tropics right now, really not a whole lot going on that we need to think about over the next 5 days or so. So we've got a few scattered showers out in the Gulf right now. As we head into the afternoon, into late morning, I should say, we'll see a few of those showers perhaps building toward the coastline. As we head into the lunchtime period, that'll be our best chance of seeing some showers build near the coast as we start to see development begin to occur in inland areas. Then into the evening, everything moves into inland locations, and the heaviest of the rain will be favoring the other coastline. That trend will continue for tomorrow as well, and possibly on Wednesday as well, as this kind of westerly wind flow is established and really isn't going anywhere anytime soon. We will be waiting for that trough to sink southward, though. As that happens, our moisture begins to increase. This is precipitable water. It's the amount of water available in the atmosphere to produce rain. And the red is wetter. And as we move through time, the red contours become more intense and sink a little bit further south, enhancing our rainfall chances here. Now, maybe for South Florida, they might get a little bit of a chance to dry out, but I think there'll be plenty of rain around. Southwest wind comes in at about 10 knots today. Looks pretty nice, actually. Pretty nice start to the day. As we head into the next several days, a 20 to 40% chance of rain showers should do it. That holds true on Wednesday. Then as that moisture sinks south, then our rain chances start to increase a little bit for Thursday and Friday. As we head into the weekend, it'll be pretty typical for this time of year. Back to you.
All right, thanks so much, John. Let's take a look outside and check out some of that first alert traffic. First out there, it is Manatee County. Those roads aren't running too bad out there so far. On State Road 70, lots of delays as you pass over and through 301. And then in Sarasota County, those roads aren't looking too bad out there as well. Most of the roads are running pretty decent this morning. No real traffic congestion or gridlock so far as of this morning. 6:18, that's your first alert traffic.
Well, after Cyber Monday around the holidays, today is the second biggest shopping event of the year. Amazon Prime Day starts today. This year's event starts at 3 p.m. and lasts for 36 hours. Amazon is promising to deliver 1 million deals. More than 1 million people around the globe use Amazon Prime membership service. You do need to have a membership to access the sale, which is $119 a year, but you can get it for free for the next 30 days. School starts again next month, and one big store is offering a big discount for teachers to save on supplies this week. Target is offering teachers 15% off on things like crayons and organizers, markers, and more. You can use the discount in store and online until Saturday, July 21st.
Well, several major fast food chains are ceasing employee contracts that include no-poach clauses. Now, the restaurants include Arby's, Carl's Jr.'s, McDonald's, Jimmy John's, Auntie Anne's, Buffalo Wild Wings, and Cinnabon. Now, these deals often kept low-wage workers confined to one specific franchise store, leaving them unable to accept a higher-paying job at a different store. For example, workers at McDonald's will be prohibited from switching between McDonald's locations. Now, those 7 chains will be enforcing the end of the no-poach deals nationwide, as the clauses will not be added to any new or any renewed contacts.
Call that a no-compete clause, I guess.
A no-compete clause. We're very familiar with those
Yes,
as well. And a scam alert today. Here's a warning to job seekers. Online offers for work that look like the real thing could end up costing you in the end.
ABC's Maggie Rulli tells us about a new job scam you need to know about.
Tonight, a job search trap leaving some broke. The new warning coming for people looking for jobs online: beware of scammers promising you your dream gig and instead leaving you thousands of dollars in debt.
I was very excited to work for them.
Larry Davis tells our Cleveland affiliate WEWS that he thought he was starting a great new career. The company allegedly asked him to buy thousands worth of goods and send them out. He says his credit card balance was initially reimbursed, but then the company's website shut down and checks began to bounce.
All phone calls go right to voicemail from an automated system. And of course, no one is responding to email.
He tells WEWS he's now left with $47,000 in credit card debt.
They may have a lot of things to look legitimate, but if they want you to use your own bank account or your own credit card or send money in advance, that's a red flag.
The Better Business Bureau says these scams are widespread, tricking nearly 4,000 people in just the last year. Many of them, like Davis, are still struggling to reclaim their lost money.
It's devastating, and it's also embarrassing because I'd like to think that I'm an intelligent person.
Still ahead on Good Morning Suncoast, a warning for parents about the dangers of a certain style of washing machines. We'll show you which ones.
And an update on the accused Parkland school shooter. He's going to be in court today, and how a hearing will impact his future trial. We're going to have all the details when we come back.
Picking out a new ceiling fan? That's a do-it-yourself. Installing your new ceiling fan?
No.
That's a don't do it yourself. For ceiling fans, rewires, or anything electrical, play it safe. And call on the trained electricians from your locally owned Mr. Sparky. It's no accident that so many of our customers are repeat customers. Trust Mr. Sparky for all your electrical repairs.
Call 888-8-SPARKY.
Need more space in your place? The More Space Place can help. With Murphy beds that disappear to reveal a home office, living room, or den. Custom closets with designated areas for your shoes, bags, wardrobe, and accessories. Custom-built entertainment centers, garage storage systems, and more. The More Space Place has 3 showrooms next to Sonny's on US 41 South in Sarasota, on Lakewood Ranch Boulevard just south of State Route 64 in Bradenton, and on Tamiami Trail next to Panera Bread in Port Charlotte. Put more space in your place at the More Space Place.
Hello, I'm John Merce. Rugs As Art is celebrating yet another anniversary, and I would personally like to thank each and every one of you for the many years of continuous support. All during the month of July, we're having a grand celebration. We have flooded our showroom with yellow tag specials, meaning more discounts and more savings than ever before, plus free padding. So don't miss this anniversary celebration at Rugs As Art, Sarasota's bigger and better area rug superstore.
My name is Luke Perry, and I am 1 million strong. I'm in the fight against colorectal cancer because I believe we can win it. Colon and rectal cancers are the second leading cause of cancer deaths among men and women in the U.S. Colon cancer is preventable. Know the risk factors and make sure to get screened. There are simple, take-home options available. Take control of your health. Screening for colon cancer isn't embarrassing. It can be life-saving. To find out more about your options, visit fightcrc.org.
Thanks to the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society, what was once impossible is happening today for thousands of patients with blood cancer.
I live.
I live. I live. I live.
I live.
She lives.
Because of the research done by the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society in the battle against blood cancer.
If you had a chance to support the research that is saving lives, what would you do?
When ABC7 declares a First Alert Weather Day, it means we can expect major changes to weather conditions here along the Suncoast.
It means there could be severe, potentially dangerous weather ahead.
We tell you when a First Alert Weather Day is coming because we want you to be prepared.
A First Alert Weather Day is an advance warning. We'll let you know about any changes in the weather when the first signs appear.
ABC7 First Alert Weather. We're here for you.
Welcome back. Pretty shot there of dawn breaking here on the Suncoast. 624 right now. Should see a high of 92 degrees and a 20% chance of showers. John says coastal showers in the AM, inland showers in the PM.
Yes, high humidity today too as well.
Yeah.
Use the good stuff, ladies.
Looks good so far.
Put it down. I haven't stepped outside yet. Okay. Poof.
Take it away.
All right, well, here's what's coming up on Good Morning America this morning.
In this morning's GMA First Look, 2 campers solving a week-long mystery, saving a 23-year-old woman's life in Big Sur, California. These are photos of her rescue, way down at the bottom of a cliff. Angela Hernandez was driving on Highway 1 on July 6th when she swerved, trying to avoid hitting a rabbit, but she lost control of her Jeep and it flew off the cliff, hitting the bottom, knocking Angela unconscious. For 7 days, silence, until Chad and Chelsea Moore came upon the Jeep. Angela's sister posting this emotional message on Facebook.
I just want to thank everybody, I'm sorry, I'm like in shock. Everybody that helped. It's day 7, and you guys all helped us through the whole thing, and Angela would not be okay.
And we'll have the latest on this incredible survival story coming up at 7 a.m. With your GMA First Look, I'm Gio Benitez, ABC News, New York.
Fruits and veggies are essential to your health, but it's tough to get enough of their nutrients. New One A Day with Nature's Medley is the only complete multivitamin with antioxidants from one total serving of fruits and veggies. Try New One A Day with Nature's Medley.
At the Alzheimer's Association Walk to End Alzheimer's, we carry flowers that signify why we want to end the disease. And we walk so that one day, there will be a white flower for Alzheimer's first survivor. Join the fight at alz.org/walk.
Technology stocks extended their gains Wednesday. That snack just sounded boring. Coming through. No photos, please. Bye-bye, Bland. Hello, delicious.
Rich, creamy, 100% real cheese with Mini Baby Bell. Snack time is saved.
Saved it.
Stop fearing your alarm clock with new ZzzQuil Pure Z's, a drug-free blend of botanicals with melatonin that supports your natural sleep cycle, so you can seize the morning. New ZzzQuil Pure Z's.
Excuse me a minute. Hi, Dad. No, don't try to get up.
Hi, I'm Julie, a right-at-home caregiver. And if I'd been caring for Tom's dad, I would have noticed some dizziness that could lead to balance issues. That's because I'm trained to report any changes in behavior, no matter how small. So Tom could have peace of mind.
We'll be right there. We have to go.
Hey, Tom, you should try Right at Home. They're great for us.
The right care, right at home.
Temperatures are rising and the deals are heating up during the summer clearance event at Sunset Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Fiat in Sarasota. Shop the area's largest selection of new 2018 Jeep Wranglers. Or get the most awarded SUV of all time, a new Jeep Cherokee for as little as $19,999. Find the path to your next great adventure in the all-new Jeep Compass for just $17,999. Better prices, bigger selection. Go to Sunset Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Fiat in Sarasota. WWSB ABC7 is an equal opportunity employer, and we're looking for qualified people to join our dynamic team. For a list of current openings and to apply online, visit www.mysuncoast.com/contact/employment. If you're a motivated team player and you want a rewarding career in a fun, fast-paced working environment, WWSB ABC7 could be the perfect fit for you. Check out our list of openings now.
My life motto is keep moving. And as hard as it was when my husband passed away, I knew I had to keep doing what I love. Oops, coming. But I needed help with my insurance, and that's what the NAIC provides. They have resources to help you and your family make the best decision, and they'll help you to keep moving forward, just like me.
About every 3 minutes in America, someone is diagnosed with a blood cancer. Light the Night brings together survivors and supporters to bring light to the darkness of cancer and to help fund life-saving research. Our goal is a world without blood cancers, and we're lighting the path to cures. The discoveries made in blood cancer research have led to breakthrough treatments for many cancers and other serious diseases. Help defeat the darkness of cancer. Join Light the Night today.
A decade of war has taken an unprecedented toll on our men and women in uniform.
Hundreds of thousands of our veterans are suffering from the trauma of war.
At Justice for Vets, we believe that every veteran should have the opportunity for treatment and restoration.
Get involved and go to justiceforvets.org.
Help put treatment within reach of veterans in crisis.
Veterans fought for our freedom. Now it's our turn to fight for theirs.
You're watching Good Morning Suncoast at 6:30.
Happening right now, President Putin is half an hour late for his first one-on-one meeting with President Trump. We'll have a special report from Finland.
And the board investigating the Parkland school shooting is learning more about what happened before, during, and after that February shooting.
Plus, a new road construction project kicks off today in Manatee County. We'll have a live report from the Palmasola Causeway. Welcome back. 6:30 on this Monday morning, July the 16th. I'm Ray Collins.
And I'm Stephanie Webb, and I heard a lot of humidity and high temps back in the forecast today, right, John Scalzi?
Yeah, afraid so. It's going to be kind of a typical warm summer day, humid and hot in the afternoon. But it's going to be slightly different in that the position of the high pressure ridge and the direction of wind flow is going to favor morning showers for us near the coast. But then by afternoon, everything's going to shift inland and provide us with kind of tranquil conditions in the afternoon. What's that mean? It means there's no cooling rain showers this afternoon near the coast to give us a little break from that heat. Lots of showery activity down to the south around Fort Myers. We haven't had a whole lot here locally. I don't think we'll see much in the way of rain showers for the morning commute. If we do, it'll be just a passing patch of drizzle. A little bit later on in the morning into the early afternoon, that's when we'll start to see the showers build near the coastline. More on that in a minute. Lots of sunshine mixed with some fair weather clouds, boosting temperatures up to the 90s by the time we hit lunchtime, into the 90s for the afternoon, with only about a 10 to 20% chance of rain showers today. Forecast in a minute.
All right, thank you, John. Talk to you again soon. There's an issue right now on 301 at Whitfield, a very busy spot, though, so be aware. Not showing much congestion right now in either direction, but already an early morning crash again at 301 and Whitfield.
Well, today kicks off a new project in the area, road work, in the hopes of stopping some of those wastewater spills and the leaks into Palmasola Bay. Now, the bay is located between Manatee Avenue and Cortez Road.
Marla Spence is live at the scene with a preview of this important project. Marla?
Hey, good morning, guys. As you can see behind me, the road is ready for workers to begin replacing a force main sewer line that's believed to have caused several years of wastewater spills into the Palmasola Bay. Now, as you can see behind me, there are parts of the road that's already been dug up and are in a pile. There are also construction barrels lined against the road to fix a 12-inch force main sewer line. Now, it's a line that has caused several wastewater spills into the Palmasola Bay. The city says the line that is being replaced was just too old, and road work here on the causeway may cause some traffic delays and backups this morning. But the good news here is that there will be no lane closures. Now, the work to the sewer line is in hopes of stopping, like I said, future spills, and it could take up to 6 months to complete, so that could be January of next year. Reporting live at the Palmasola Causeway, I'm Marla Spence for ABC 7, your Suncoast News.
Thank you, Marla. President Trump has been kept waiting for his Russian counterpart this morning already. Vladimir Putin arrived half an hour late for their summit in Helsinki.
Well, earlier today on Twitter, President Trump blamed former President Obama for a bad relationship with Russia following the indictment of 12 Russian intelligence agents. ABC's Molly Hunter has the latest from the summit in Helsinki.
Waking up in Helsinki, President Trump joined the president of Finland for breakfast this morning before his big day. Wasting no time, he tweeted this morning, "Our relationship with Russia has never been worse, thanks to many years of U.S. foolishness and stupidity, and now the rigged witch hunt." This summit with Russian President Vladimir Putin starts with a one-on-one, and their interpreters are the only additional bodies in the room. Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov told Russia today that that's the way the Americans wanted it. With no published agenda and no stated objectives, the president told CBS News he's going in with an open mind.
Nothing bad's going to come out of it, and maybe some good will come out, but I go in with low expectations.
On his way to Helsinki, he tempered expectations, tweeting from Air Force One, "No matter how well I do at the summit, I would return to criticism that it wasn't good enough."
Well, good afternoon.
After the Department of Justice indicted 12 Russian agents last week, Democrats called on Trump to scrap the meeting, saying they didn't trust Trump to confront Putin about Russia's role in the 2016 election. President Trump told reporters last week he'd ask Putin if he meddled in the election. His national security advisor, John Bolton, told ABC News' John Carl that the indictments actually give Trump some leverage.
I think the president can put this on the table and say, this is a serious matter. We need to talk about it.
And for Russia, they want to leave here with normalized diplomatic communications. Also likely on the table today, Ukraine and Syria. But when President Trump was asked this morning if he had a message for Putin, he just said, "We'll be fine, we'll see." Molly Hunter, ABC News, Helsinki.
Well, the Trump administration is trying to clarify its plan to reunite migrant families who were separated at the U.S. border. The federal judge overseeing the process chastised a Trump administration official last Friday. Now, today, that judge will convene another hearing around noon. In a court filing on Sunday, the Department of Justice made it clear that officials do not want to reunite a child without confirming who the parent is and having assurances that that child will be safe. Catholic Charities San Antonio has actually been helping many of the families through the process by providing food, clothes, and other basic necessities.
Once that they connected, within minutes, I mean, you couldn't get them apart. And it was the same thing. Every single family that we saw this week, they were just with each other, you know, grabbing each other like they're never going to be separated again.
More than 2,500 kids between the ages of 5 and 17 are supposed to be reunited with their parents by July 26th. That, of course, is the court-ordered deadline. Now, the hearing to discuss the future policies that will take place also at this afternoon's meeting. Well, overseas in Thailand, we're seeing new photos of that soccer team since they were rescued from a flooded cave. The 12 rescued boys and their coach are also mourning the former Thai Navy SEAL diver. He died back on July 6th in the cave while he was delivering some much-needed oxygen tanks around the cave that were used during the rescue operation. Now, the Public Health Ministry released those photos of the team in the hospital.
An update now on that Parkland school shooting suspect, Nicholas Cruz. Today, a judge in Broward County will decide whether any or all of his statements should be released. His attorneys want most of the statements suppressed, saying it would improperly influence jurors in the trial. Florida law requires most evidence to be made public once it is turned over by prosecutors to the defense. Now, Cruz faces the death penalty if convicted. His attorneys say he would plead guilty in exchange for a life prison sentence. Now, the state commission investigating the massacre is learning about what happened before, during, and after the shooting, but also what didn't happen. There are gaps in school programs and state gun and mental health laws, but they didn't allow Cruz to buy the semi-automatic rifle allegedly used in the attack. The commission's chairman said they are confident legislators will adopt the recommendations the committee's report will make. That is on January 1st.
Florida Power and Light is installing more than 90 solar arrays across the state, and soon that will include Sarasota. Now, by the end of summer, the Girl Scouts of Gulf Coast Florida will get shaded parking under 2 solar canopies. That's going to generate about 36 kilowatts of clean, zero-emissions energy for the grid. Now, these are pictures from earlier this year when FPL partnered up with the Girl Scouts of Bradenton to install a solar tree there. Happening today, a program will assist veterans with some much-needed legal services at community clinics. The Bay Pines VA Healthcare System Medical Legal Partnership Program has now partnered up with the Stetson University Veterans Law Institute to help veterans through December. Now, it's going to be held at the Sarasota community-based outpatient clinic from 9:30 in the morning until 3 in the first-floor conference room.
And that is on Bee Ridge Road near Honore.
On Bee Ridge Road near Honore. Still ahead on Good Morning Suncoast, we're going to tell you which movie topped the box office this weekend and which movie featuring a large, well-built man and a large building was kind of a little bit of a bust.
Sorry about your friend.
Oh.
The latest from Hollywood when we come back. 6:38 right now. There is a live shot of Helsinki, Finland, where Vladimir Putin has arrived half an hour late President Trump said he'd have low expectations, and so far he's right. Apparently, Putin is known for being late, and today was no exception. We'll have a special report when it is time to join that summit. But for now, let's get the local scene from John Scalzi.
So we're looking at temperatures across the region that are generally on the warm side of average, coming in around the 80-degree marker. So we'll top it out today with about a 20% chance of rain around the noontime hour near the coastline. Then everything moves inland by later in the day. I'm not checking any of the inclement weather boxes on the drive time forecast, rain, fog, wind, or temps, because I just don't think they're going to be that heavy or that disruptive to your commute. There will be some showers perhaps during the lunchtime hour, but not a lot during the morning commute time. And by afternoon, most of the showers will be well inland, perhaps along the spine of the state. The chances of any kind of delays at any of the airport hubs today are minimal, according to the FAA. And if you're headed to the beach, well, it's going to be a nice day, except for a few scattered morning showers. Expect sunny afternoon skies and a UV index of 11. Complete forecast in a minute.
Ready to open up new opportunities as an electrician? Don't do it yourself. Team up with Mr. Sparky instead. We're locally owned and looking for people like you. We offer our electricians great perks that you just won't get going it alone. And whether you're an apprentice, a master electrician, or somewhere in between, we have a spot for you.
Best decision I ever made.
Apply online or call today.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8-SPARKY.
If you don't want to fall immediately into love, look away. If you don't want to awaken a desire for excellence, look away. If you don't want to be seduced, please look away.
Rediscover your passion for driving at Sunset Maserati Alfa Romeo of Sarasota.
Don't miss the exciting original musical review, Tops from Flops, playing July 11th through the 22nd at the Players Center. All the best songs from all the wrong shows from composers like Irving Berlin, Cole Porter, and more. Call 365-2494 or visit us at theplayers.org. You'll want to sing right along with Tops from Flops.
This is your brain. This is drugs. This is your brain on drugs. Any questions?
Yeah, I have questions.
Prescription drugs aren't as bad as street drugs, right?
Weed's legal, isn't it?
Drinking is worse than smoking weed.
Isn't it? Why
is heroin so addictive?
Molly just makes you feel happy.
I have questions.
Mom?
Dad, did you ever try drugs?
They're going to ask. Be ready. Go to drugfree.org. A message from Partnership for Drug-Free Kids.
Imagine a world filled with pillow fights, playgrounds, and the search for the perfect climbing tree. Every kid deserves that world, but 1 in 5 kids in America struggle with hunger. At No Kid Hungry, we're committed to creating a world where every kid eats healthy food every day. We raise funds, we help families, and we lift up communities.
Are you a food lover, restaurant goer, or home cook? Then check out My Suncoast Dining on mysuncoast.com, your guide to the foodie lifestyle. ABC 7's own Chef Judy serves up her favorite recipes, cooking tips and trends, dining blogs, and helpful step-by-step videos. And you'll love the restaurant guide with direct links to your favorite Suncoast eateries. Whether you're cooking in or dining out, whet your appetite with tasty tips from Chef Judy at mysuncoast.com/dining. Meteorologist John Scalzi.
Warm and sticky today, 78-degree temperature, but it's the dew point value that's going to get you. We're looking at a 75-degree dew point, had 76 degrees just an hour ago, so it is warm, and already we're talking heat indexes because of that high dew point, coming in at 81 this morning. We have a fair amount of sunshine in store for us today, and the sunshine will rapidly boost our temperatures. By the time we hit noon, we'll be at 90. And we'll watch a 20% chance of showers this afternoon, kind of maxing out around the lunchtime hour. And then tapering off, not so much because the rain's in, but just because they moved well inland, leaving the coastline to dry out as we head into the hottest part of the day. So it's going to be kind of sticky, and there won't be many cooling showers around to help out. We have a fair amount of showery activity from about Fort Myers southward in coastal Gulf waters, but locally only a few scattered showers around, but clearly the atmosphere over the state is moist and just ready to produce the showers. Land breezes, though, right now helping to pop off a few scattered showers just out in Gulf waters. Right now, everything quiet locally. Don't expect to see much in the way of any kind of rainfall for your morning commute. Maybe an isolated patch of drizzle or a brief passing shower, but probably not. Won't really see things start to kick in till about 10, 11 o'clock. Then we have that chance of a coastal shower that begins to build in intensity as we head into the 12, 1 o'clock hour, and everything starts to shift inland by about 3. Satellite view shows a few fair weather clouds and shows a kind of concentration of clouds right along the center part of the state, if you can kind of make that out. That is a little frontal boundary located just to our north. Now, it's the wrong time of year to expect a frontal boundary to come in here and cool things off, but what it will do will be to bring us a little extra moisture and perhaps concentrate the moisture in north central Florida as we head into later midweek. And that will up our rain chances a little bit as well. High pressure sitting to our south brings us a general westerly flow favoring the other coast with showers and thunderstorms. They'll build in inland areas and then drift toward the other coastline. So we get a less than average rain chance coverage because we don't see those afternoon showers drifting back to our coast. We see them pushed further from our coast toward the east coast. So less than average rain chance, better rain chance, I should say best rain chances in inland areas. And so far the tropics look pretty calm over the next several days. We have a combination of Saharan dust plus generally speaking, some cooler Atlantic water temperatures. So all those things kind of combining together with some extra shear to produce a quiet condition in the tropics right now. Few scattered showers out in Gulf waters, a couple of them making it closer to shore by around 9, 10, 11 o'clock. Best chance of rain around the lunchtime hour as those showers begin to move inland by 2 or 3, and then they drift toward the other coast, leaving our coast quiet with an onshore wind flow. So that's something we'll be watching for over the course of the next couple of days, that same sort of pattern. Southwest wind at about 10 knots should bring you a light chop with 2-foot seas. Just watch out for a few of those morning showers. Be able to lose those morning showers as we head into the afternoon. For the next 7 days, 92 today, tomorrow about the same thing ditto on Wednesday with a 20 to 40% chance of showers each day. As we head into Wednesday and Thursday, we'll bump up our rain chances as moisture sinks south as that front approaches North Florida. And that'll give us about a 60% chance of rain as we head into the weekend. Pretty typical rain chances for this time of year. Back to you.
All right, thank you so much, John. Let's check out some first alert traffic. Starting off, of course, lots of delays in this area as there normally are this morning. 301 State Road 70, as you can see, lots of red and yellow on that map. So we definitely have some slowdowns in that area this morning. And that looks like it's going to be the only real big traffic thing we've got going on so far this morning. It is 6:47, and that is your first alert traffic. Well, the first wife of showbiz legend Frank Sinatra has passed away. Her family says Nancy Sinatra died Friday night. The former Nancy Barbado started dating Sinatra when they were teens. The two tied the knot way back in 1939. The couple had 3 children before their marriage ended in 1951. As part of their divorce settlement, Nancy got a percentage of her husband's income, custody of the kids, and a Cadillac. Her daughter says she devoted much of her life post-marriage to charity and family. Nancy Sinatra was 101 years old. And host Yvette Nicole Brown is going to be filling in for Chris Hardwick as host of The Walking Dead and Talking Dead, while AMC Networks reviews sexual assault allegations against Hardwick. AMC announced on Friday that Brown is going to be the interim guest host of The Walking Dead Season 9 preview special coming up on August 5th. Brown is also going to be hosting The Talking Dead on August the 12th. Now, Hardwick has acknowledged that an online post by his ex-girlfriend Chloe Dykstra alleging that she had been sexually assaulted and emotionally abused referred to him. Now, so far he's denied the allegations, but has said the couple's 3-year relationship was imperfect and included arguments.
Some mixed reviews at the box office this weekend, and zombie fans are pleased about a new sequel. Christopher Watson has the headlines from Hollywood.
I need a break. The animated sequel, Hotel Transylvania 3 Summer Vacation, opened atop the weekend box office, earning a slightly better than expected $44.1 million. The news not so good for Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's Skyscraper. The action thriller earned $25.4 million, $10 million less than the most modest pre-release estimates. Good for third place. Ant-Man and the Wasp drops to second at week 2 of release.
Come out to the roast. We'll get together, have a few laughs. At my expense.
A surprise guest at the Comedy Central roast of Bruce Willis Saturday, ex-wife Demi Moore. Word is, even Willis didn't know she'd be there. The roast airs July 29th. We're getting a sequel to Zombieland with Emma Stone, Jesse Eisenberg, and the rest of the 2009 cult comedy's original cast also returning.
I have some very urgent and important breaking news. Cannonball!
Happy birthday to Will Ferrell. He's 51 today. And that's what's happening in Hollywood. I'm Watson.
Oh, happy birthday, Will Ferrell. I love him so much.
I thought he was more than 51.
Well, he just looks good because he's so funny. It keeps him young. We're going to go to that.
All right, let's go with that. Stay with us with our top 7 headlines before 7 a.m.
And that, of course, includes a look at your first alert weather and traffic as we get you ready for the day.
Get more for your money at Sunset Subaru in Sarasota. Subaru vehicles hold their value better than any other brand for 2018, according to ALG. And Subaru is Kelley Blue Book's most trusted brand for 4 years running. The Subaru Forester is an IIHS top safety pick for 12 years running. And right now, you can lease a new Subaru Forester for just $229 a month. Or get 0% financing with 0 down. Get more for your money. Go to Sunset Subaru in Sarasota.
Did you know that a dirty CPAP system can make you sick? If you knew what could be growing in your mask and hose, it would keep you up at night. Now SoClean.com has released the world's first and only automated hands-free CPAP cleaner and sanitizer. With its patented design, SoClean is fast, effective, and hands-free, killing 99.9% of all CPAP germs. Try SoClean now through this special TV offer free for 30 days. Just call 800-604-0398.
My health has improved. It's simple to use and I'm not worried about infections.
SoClean works on all CPAP machines and popular masks, destroying CPAP bacteria, viruses, and germs without the daily hassle of washing your system by hand. Just place your mask in, close the lid, and in just minutes, voila! Sanitized and ready to use. Try SoClean risk-free for 30 days. This is a limited time offer. Call now, 800-604-0398. Or visit SoClean.com today.
Soldiers in the Army National Guard serve to give back to their country and communities. Their part-time commitment qualifies them for an array of benefits, such as affordable health and life insurance benefits, education benefits, including tuition assistance, student loan repayment and GI Bill programs, a retirement plan based on part-time service, and VA home mortgages. Visit NationalGuard.com to learn more about all the benefits available in the Army National Guard.
Many websites selling medication may look professional and legitimate, but the vast majority of sites selling prescription drugs are doing so illegally. Criminals use websites to sell counterfeit medications that may contain life-threatening toxins. Dot Pharmacy is a website verification program that helps you identify safe and trustworthy online pharmacies. Purchasing medicine online can be safe and easy. Just look for pharmacy to the right of the dot in website addresses.
I used to dread getting up and going to work.
I was done with the corporate grind. I was tired of being a starving artist.
And I started looking around for a business that I believed in, and I kind of wanted to do something a little more green.
My SCORE mentor helped me take the first step.
He helped me create a business plan and helped me implement it.
They've really taught me how to think big.
SCORE helped me to make the unimaginable possible, all for free. I'm here because of SCORE.
I'm here because of SCORE.
Get your free business mentor at score.org.
And here's your top 7 before 7.
First off, John Scalzi's first alert weather forecast.
Yeah, so it looks pretty good for us today. Expect to see a morning shower possible, followed by afternoon showers. I'd take sunglasses because you're going to need them, and the First Alert Weather app because the showers will be kind of random motion as they move into inland areas. Expect morning showers near the coast, afternoon showers inland. Temperature currently 78. Feels like temperature today about 100. Don't forget, always available for you with updated forecasts on the First Alert app as well as social media. Back to you.
Thank you, John. Number 2, checking First Alert traffic. Here is a tight shot now on the map of the downtown Sarasota core. The only red you might see there is on 301 southbound at that little elbow there where it turns into 41 on Mound.
And number 3, here's a live look at the Palmasola Causeway in Bradenton, where new road work is going to begin today. Crews are going to be replacing a 12-inch Forest Main sewer line. That project is expected to be finished next January.
Number 4, President Trump is meeting with Russian leader Vladimir Putin in Finland. However, not yet, because Putin arrived half an hour late to Helsinki. We'll have a special report in just a few minutes here on ABC 7.
Number 5, Amazon Prime Day is finally here, folks. Kicks off today at 3 o'clock and it runs through 3 o'clock Wednesday afternoon. A full 36 hours of online shopping. What's new this year? Some big deals on Whole Foods are actually included after Amazon bought the chain last year.
Number 6, big celebrations in France after they won the World Cup 4-2 over Croatia yesterday in Moscow. The World Cup is held every 4 years.
And number 7, Downton Abbey is coming back, but not on the small screen. Focus Features announced Friday that Downton Abbey is actually headed to the big screen. The award-winning and much-beloved British television series is going to be headed to theaters, and almost all of the principal cast has signed on for the project. It starts shooting later on this year. The show aired 6 seasons on PBS and scored all kinds of Emmys and Golden Globes. And someone sitting at this desk right now is very excited about this news. John Scalzi, I loved it too. I'm very happy about this.
Yes. Ray never watched an episode.
No, I tried for about 5 minutes and I fell asleep.
Oh, no, it's so good. There's so many great twists and turns.
The relationship building was so cool. The history that was involved in the show was also kind of neat.
I've always wanted to go over and visit where they shot that.
Oh, you should.
Yes, it's on my bucket list.
So should I.
Yeah, let's go 2 for 1.
Yeah, a lot of folks like that show.
Yeah, it'll be nice to see it. I hope all the cast is there.
I do too. So far, all the main ones have signed on.
Nobody's died that I can think of. So.
No,
so that's
no. That always wrecks a movie when you die. So sensitive.
We are
so sensitive.
Awaiting a special report at the top of the hour of the Trump and Putin summit. As I just said moments ago, President Putin has been known to arrive late for very important meetings, and today was no exception. Not sure how President Trump will appreciate that start.
John said he lost his car keys.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what happened. We're going to go with that.
We'll see you tomorrow, folks. Have a good day.